Welcome back to the TBR Podcast.
What's up?
Come to the dark side. We have cookies. I'm not putting that in.
Welcome back to the TBR Podcast Book Club.
The day has finally come.
The day has finally come.
Where, oh my god, we just finished.
We finished.
The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, Part 7.
Which was like, whoa.
Tiny. But also a lot.
But a lot went down.
Yeah. Did you guys survive the journey? I hope you guys are here with us and we've made it. It was a little bit of a climb.
It was a climb.
Like, I was here for it.
Yeah.
But to be honest.
Let's be honest with it.
And like, that's what book club is all about. Mm-hmm. We're about honesty. Mm-hmm. We're about
speaking our
hot
truth.
Takes. Speaking our truth.
Thank you.
I liked it.
Yes.
Obviously. I loved it.
Right.
But I almost needed more.
I was slightly underwhelmed.
Yeah. And I think it's because of the overhype that it gets.
But it also could be we read it in parts.
Right.
And most of the time when people read, like, they're straight through or, like, you know, going through it.
Right. And I totally would have literally read this in one sitting.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's been a week.
Yeah.
We have rode the high because I was on a high.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of this.
Because, like, damn.
Yeah. But now I've settled.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
You have time to reflect a little bit.
Reflect. Let's save our rating for the end.
Rating for the end.
So, you guys, I guess you have to watch the whole episode.
Tricked ya. Okay.
Tell us what has happened in this book.
So.
Sum it up for me.
You know I'm a rambler, but let's see.
We love that.
We start off with 23-year-old Addie LaRue, 1492.
Is it 1492?
I don't know. It felt right saying that.
I don't know why I kept wanting to say 17, but that's definitely not.
It might be 17, actually.
No, it's like 16, I think.
16. 1698.
Right. Because that's when she's like a child. So, like, really?
1703.
Maybe. Gosh, did we even read this? 1714.
1714.
That's literally what it is.
That's it.
And where is she from?
Ville-sur-South, France.
That's my favorite thing you ever say to me. I need to record. Well, I guess I have a recording of it.
Ville-sur-South, France.
I need that, like, to lull me to sleep at night.
Ville-sur-South, France.
Yeah.
That's literally how you say it.
Tingles.
So, Adeline, Miss Addie, wants to be free. Okay, she doesn't want to be trapped in the confines of her society. Okay? She wants to be an independent, single woman, learning, traveling, doing her art. Okay? She's about to get married. Fuck that. Makes a deal with the devil. And in turn, she's free, but no one remembers her. No one ever remembers her. Okay? We're traveling through 300 years. We're back and forth. We're going through, coming back, skipping forward, da-da-da-da-da. Okay? Until she meets somebody 800 years later who remembers her. And we find out this young man has also made a deal with the devil.
What's his name?
Henry. So Henry's curse is that when people look at him, he's enough. He's worthy.
Adore him.
It really comes, they see what they want to see. So they really don't see him, you know? They fall in love. Question mark?
He definitely falls in love.
He falls in love with her.
But Addie's 300 years old.
300 years old.
What is love?
Yeah. Because she's like, even if it wasn't love, that was what I needed.
It was enough.
It was enough.
It was enough.
And that's all he's ever wanted, is to be enough.
That is all that Henry ever wanted.
But I need a deep dive in that in a second. So anyways, come to find out, she has a lifetime. He has 1 year. And it's already been a couple months. And by the time she finds out, it's only been 2 months. He has 2 months left. So she ends up going to Mr. Darkness, Mr. Man, what's his name? Luke. Hey, I'll be yours if you set him free. I'll take on his curse or whatever if you set him free. Luke said, ha, yup. But what she specifically made sure to say, I will be with you until you don't want me anymore. Until you don't want me. For as long as you want me.
It's all in the wording.
And he taught her that.
And he ate it up. He was like, no, yes. I love you. And she's like, no, you don't. But okay, yeah,
But
sure.
Fine, I love you too. Whatever, we need to be together. So Henry lost his love, but gained his life back. Found some purpose. And Addie, she's on a quest, on a determined journey to get Luke to hate her. Set her free at the end of the day.
And I love that for her.
Let me go through
what
specifically what they said.
Yeah.
So, part 7, okay? Right before this, though, she takes on the curse. She dies, essentially, to Henry. Henry moves on, or, you know. In part 7, Henry lives and writes a book based on the stories that Addie has told him. He publishes the book, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, as fiction and without an author. Luke thinks he's won, but Addie knows that her new deal only requires her to stay with him for as long as he desires. Addie plans to break his heart and drive him away.
And then she'll be free for real. Like, she'll get her soul back.
Yeah. But again, does she get her soul back? No, she would have to die. But she'd be like, her soul would just be free.
I actually wrote a note about that.
Yeah, don't talk to me about that. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Because this part was so short. It was, three chapters?
Barely. Yeah.
And then you also got a little, did you read this?
No.
Oh, read it real fast. Does yours not have it?
I don't think I have that. What the fuck?
Oh my god. Yours doesn't have it. Oh my god.
You just need acknowledgements.
What is your ISBN? Oh yeah, our ISBN's, wait.
7653 8756 1.
Wait,
Right?
That's my copy too. What?
What the fuck?
Okay.
Well, let me read it then real quick.
Yeah. Pause.
Aww. That's good.
Right? Wasn't that cute?
That's like a perfect thing to add, especially for Beatrice.
I
or
know.
B, like doing her art thing.
Yeah. That's so
What the
weird that yours does not have that.
Like, am I tripping? Like, did they just forget to print? Because, look, there's 2 empty pages here. Does yours have empty page?
It has the back cover.
No, that's the back. Boom. I wonder if they just forgot to print it.
Do you have a misprint book? You might have
I might have a misprint book. Because, literally, this is where it's supposed to be, perfectly.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Wow.
Okay, do any of you guys have a misprint book? So literally we didn't even say it, but
Sorry.
A Ghost in the Frame, The Mysterious Appearances That Inspired Addie LaRue by Beatrice Reynolds. Is at the very end after acknowledgements.
Yeah.
Which is a little weird, but yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's just
But mine
2
has
pages.
the actual 2 pages where it should be.
But
and then
they're
obviously
blank.
the back page.
That's crazy.
What? Damn, they didn't want me to know.
They said no.
They said, whoa.
Too much.
Okay.
Okay, well, cool.
Okay.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that
Yeah.
you got to read that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
What
What were you saying?
I don't remember. Just, I guess, starting from the beginning.
Okay.
You know what I haven't said in a while? My list of rules. Because, like, we kind of always...
And you know what? This is our last one for Addie. Let's go through the rules one more time.
Yeah. I mean, like, we learned them right at the beginning.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
She can't say her own name or her story. She can't write her name or her story or leave any sort of physical mark. Doesn't gain or lose weight. Always looks the same. Can go without food and heat. Wooden ring is always with her. She can't escape it. Everyone she knows in 1714 has no memory of her. With sleep, she's forgotten. With a closed door, she's forgotten. Stepping away, out of sight, she's forgotten. Spilled drinks disappear and leaves no stains. Her face is blurry or obscured in photos and video. She never forgets, like, since the curse began.
The day she made the curse,
but, like, before then, gets a little fuzzy. Mm-hmm. She feels pain, but bears no marks. Harm to others is erased. Her wounds fade quickly to nothing. Freedom from death, but not suffering. She cannot lose track of time. Her hair grows back to the same if she tries to cut it. Like, it instantly goes back. She can't play quarter games. Doesn't dream, or perhaps does not remember them. Can't use laptops or phones. And always hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that as the last one.
Interesting.
Like, never satisfied.
Yeah. Damn, never satisfied.
Yeah.
Okay.
You will never be satisfied.
What?
Hamilton.
Okay. I still didn't see that.
It's actually so good.
I heard, and, like, I've seen, like things,
clips?
I'm like, oh, that looks like it would be really good. I love plays.
It's a musical.
Okay? Yeah, same thing to me.
There's, like, no speaking lines. It's all sung.
Everything's sung?
Mm-hmm. But it's so good. Okay. You will never be satisfied.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. And
like, I've seen musicals.
Yeah.
But they be speaking.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing.
Yeah. There's some musicals that are just all song, and this is one of them.
Oh.
Yeah. It's so good, though.
But no, it looks good. I'm gonna watch it.
People hate on Lin-Manuel Miranda and his voice. And, like, they say that he's not a very good singer. And he's not, like, the best.
Yeah.
But, like, he's got a little charm to his voice I really like.
I know everyone was, like, hating because of that. But it felt more like you're embarrassing for that.
Yeah. But it's because, like, he himself is a little dorky. Yeah. So it's, like, easy.
Yeah.
To, like, kind of be like, you're so dorky.
Oh, my God. Embarrassing. Cringe.
But I love him.
Okay, I'm going to watch it.
I love that man. Lin-Manuel Miranda, I love you. I love you.
More than Brady.
Yeah, more than Brady. Well, he's in my favorite books adaptation.
Yeah.
His Dark Materials.
Yeah. I should read that soon.
That's what you should read next.
Yeah. Okay, I did make a little TBR. Because I have, like, what I'm going to read physically. What I'm going to read physically, but on my Kindle. And then what I'm going to listen to.
Because you're reading them first. And then later we're going to read them together and analyze.
Yeah, like I just need to take
absorb
it in.
the story. Yeah.
And then we'll, like, get into the story.
Oh my God.
I know.
Should we do because, like, I think we were going to do a deep dive on it, but, like, a deeper dive. Like, not
should we
book
do,
club,
but like a deep, yes.
Like, each book gets its own thing. Because, like, there's so much to talk about.
Like the main.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let us know if you want a deep dive into his Dark Materials.
AKA The Golden Compass.
Yeah. That's the first book. Although it's also known as The Northern Lights in, I think,
so
UK.
Pretty. I like that.
It fits better.
Yeah.
But I get it because it's like each book is like a thing. So like,
it makes sense for it to be.
Knife and the Amber
Spyglass.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, Golden Compass fits that.
Yeah. It just sounds prettier, like the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, we'll start with the art.
Yep.
Okay. The Girl Who Got Away. Do you think Henry... Well, he obviously thinks she's dead.
No. I don't... He doesn't know.
Do you think he thinks she's dead?
No, I don't think so.
Damn, really?
Yeah, because it says he does not know. This is chapter 2. He says he does not know what happened to Addie, where she went, how she is, but he can hope. He hopes she is happy.
Yeah.
He hopes that he'll see her again, blah, blah, blah. So, like, nothing in this even thinks that she's dead.
But also, why would he think that she's going to be just out there?
Because he knows her. He knows our girl.
Damn. Okay, that was good.
So the artist is unknown. We know that it was herself.
Her.
And Henry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's the Polaroids, yeah. And then it is on loan, though, from the personal archives of Henry Strauss. So, like, he gave them.
Yeah.
But he was like, I'm not the artist. He's giving credit where credit is due.
But also not giving credit where credit's due. Because he can't.
Yeah. Because he's like, I don't know.
She's not real.
Like, she's not real.
What again? Got you.
But
that's so sweet to, like, yes, she's been in art. Yada, yada, yada. But now, like, we actually have a picture of her. Not, you know, like...
Right. Like, it's still blurry, but it's like...
That's physically her.
Yeah. And I love that it's on loan. Because he's like, I want them back.
Whoa! That's the last thing I got of her. Hold on. You take the book. Hold on. The picture's back. Yeah.
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 But that's really sweet.
Okay.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
New York City.
In New York.
See, my brain goes to musical theater.
Here we go.
New York. And the way I say it is how they say it. So I'm saying, if you guys know, it was like, New York City. I can't remember. It's from Rent.
Oh, I seen it. That was good. Rent was good.
Okay, you have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in high school. When I took theater.
Hey, theater girl over here.
Theater girl?
And they thought I was the only one.
I never did theater.
Yeah, but you wore a fedora.
When I was in 5th grade. So did you.
Not out in public, though.
Okay, not too much.
But I did wear vests.
I was very much Rocky.
The knees. Give the Disney knees.
Anyways,
Why do we always get off topic?
I know.
Okay,
New York City. Chapter 1.
September 5th, 2014. So it's the same year. Because obviously, boom. It's
this
like
was just
right
the day after. Or 2 days after. The day after. But this is September 3rd.
The day after.
The day after.
September 4th, and then this is September.
Wakes up. No Adeline.
But he's still like kind of is like waking up and he's like, oh, like Addie's right next to me. Like, oh, I've only woken up like before her once. Like, oh, like rolls over to wake her up. And yeah, it's empty. And he's like, Addie?
And he's like, damn, that shit wasn't a dream.
That's so sad. Ugh.
But I love at the end though. He remembers everything.
Dang. But okay, I love this.
Okay.
So, the first thing he does, he's like, oh shit, the journals.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure that the story is still there.
Yeah.
And I read this and then I had to go back and read it because I was like just in it.
Yeah.
And then I had to go back to like actually tab or pin.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, okay. He's up, crossing the room to the narrow set of shelves where he kept them. Red, blue, silver, black, white, green. 6 notebooks. All of them still there. 6.
Yeah.
7 is the magic number in here.
Right.
So I was like, okay, is the 7th journal the book? And that's like the 7th is like, you have the 6 journals, notebooks, and then the 7th is the book, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue? Or am I just pulling at straws?
No, that is. She's very specific. Part 7, 7 freckles, 6 books. Or was it trying to be like, okay, I'm not trying to be too 7, 7, 7. Let me just do 6.
Or is it leaving a door open?
Because there is no 7th one because the story's not finished.
Exactly. Oh.
I'm going to say here first.
Yeah.
I'm going to say here first. This probably, obviously, not going to happen. But you know what? Fuck you. Okay? she sees him again. He obviously remembers her. It's gonna be a long time. It's gonna be
Like, she's gonna, like, sneak away from Luke for a little bit, get him distracted while he's, like, sucking up another soul.
She's like, it's been another 10 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, I'm putting in work here. But what else is gonna piss him off? Mm-hmm. You know what? Let me go back and see Henry.
Yeah.
This is not for me, even though this is to, like, really get him.
Yeah.
Comes back, sees Henry.
Yeah.
It may not, it's just to see him. Mm-hmm. But then, Addie LaRue. But I say they only spend one day together.
Yeah.
Because he knows and she knows, like, this, we can't.
Yeah.
But in that day, it's like a beautiful, elegant, gorgeous.
Yeah.
And he writes what happens there.
Yeah.
Maybe she even gives him a little tidbit about what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's the 7th journal.
Aww. Write that, fan fiction.
I will.
And then I also wanted to note that, again, the quotes that he's reading from the journals are exact quotes from the book.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, like she really said, boom, we just saw it. Boom. Love that.
Yeah.
Like, this really is the book.
Yeah. That Henry wrote, which you called. Yep.
But that was so easy. Boom, we wrote journals, you have her story.
Right.
You're gonna write
a book.
Come on now.
Right.
Anything else?
I liked this quote at the very end. Henry sits there for hours against the side of the bed, turning through every page of every book, every story she ever told. And when he's done, he closes his eyes and puts his head in his hands amid the open books. Because the girl he loved is gone, and he's still here. He remembers everything. I just was like, just all of, like, just this whole part was just so beautiful to read. It was just so bittersweet. It was like
the bittersweet.
And just V.E. Schwab.
V.E.
You're too good at writing.
Schwab.
You're
the poetry.
It's beautiful. I need more. But also I don't want more.
I know.
It's like I do, but I don't.
Perfectly done. And I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you. So, chapter 2.
Now we in Brooklyn. But a year later.
March 13th is exactly a year after Henry said the words, "I remember you," to Addie LaRue in the bookstore. And what is this part called?
I remember you.
I remember you.
And to punctuate
Yep.
the first time, I remember you. I'm remembering you. Here's the book I published of you. Your story. I remember everything. I wrote it down. I published it. Here's your book.
Yep.
I love The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, and then I love B coming in. Okay, so you stole this idea from me?
No, literally.
It's like, this is based off of my thesis.
Shit.
The girl with the freckles, like, that's her.
So you're welcome.
Like, okay, give me credit.
Where's my acknowledgement? Where's me in the acknowledgements? Oh, I hate it though.
Do you think that he, like, if this is the book that Henry wrote,
yeah,
do you think that he changed people's names other than Addie's? Like, do you think his name is Henry? And do you think his friend is named B? Like, I feel like the only names he wouldn't have changed were her family, her, and Luke.
I was going to stand with you, but your little thingy by Beatrice Reynolds,
yeah,
I don't think that's in the book. Unless it is, and it's just like another little...
Yeah.
But that would be good. Oh!
Because it's like most people when they're writing...
If they deal with it, they always change the names and stuff.
And if he doesn't want people to make a connection to find him as the author because he doesn't matter.
Plus, like, wait a minute. You said my name. Like, is this real? Like, but that really did go down. I just don't remember her in there.
Exactly. Like, yeah, it would be similar, but he's like, yeah, but it's all fiction, right, guys? It's just based off of my experiences with you guys. Like, that'd be easier to, like, pull off.
Yeah.
If it, like, wasn't their names.
I want to say yes, but it's just that little, her thing.
Well, because it's like, that's who we know her as. Because we're still, like, even with Henry here, there's still Henry B. But, like, that's just because, like, this is...
But it's right after the acknowledgements. If it was before the acknowledgements, I could see that.
Maybe.
But then it's like we pull out the story. Here's a little
So he was like, I used all your real names.
Okay, fine. No, he didn't. Change the names. Dang, what do you think his name is then?
Say that again?
What do you think his name is then?
It has to be Jewish still.
Okay.
What's a Jewish name?
The only Jewish name is just from a kid I used to know. His name was John.
Okay, John. His real name's John.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
John
Jacob
Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name was my name too. See? That's his name.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
That's who really wrote this book.
That's who wrote this book. Let's see.
But okay, I love this quote.
Okay.
Belief is a bit like gravity. Enough people believe a thing, and it becomes as solid and real as the ground beneath your feet. But when you're the only one holding on to an idea, a memory, a girl, it's hard to keep it from floating away. Because he's like talking about how he's beginning to forget.
Yeah.
Not because like of her curse, but like just because time.
Yeah.
Time is the enemy of us all.
Damn.
Except for Addie.
Damn.
And Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay.
he's like, I'm gonna fight this
Yeah.
in my own way. Because you know what else spreads better? Ideas. So he's like, yep, they'll think of it. And so like he's like saying, I'm gonna publish it,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. They'll think it's some clever marketing trick, no doubt, but his heart will thrill at the thought of other people reading these words, not his, but hers, of her name, carried from lips to lips, from mind to memory. Addie, Addie, Addie.
Oh my God, like, if you really think, even down to the whole no authors listed, writing her book, everyone's going to read it.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to know her story, read her story, know her story, say her name. At the end of the day, boom, we're not saying who it's from, who it's by, because we know it's homegirl.
Right.
The layers that he's putting in here,
Okay. You know what? I'm a little like...
uh-oh.
So, and I talked about this before.
Okay.
When Henry and Addie were first getting together and Henry was introducing her to his friends.
Yeah.
I was like, I wrote it down. I was like, is there a possibility of, you know, because Henry is the one introducing her and he calls her Addie,
Yeah.
that they'll remember? But no. But like, did Henry ever talk about Addie when she wasn't there? Did they, because like they seem to not know her because he had to introduce her every time. Yeah, this is Addie. Like, did they know the name? And they just forgot when they met her? Because like, why wouldn't him writing the book be any different? Like, it's the same. Like, I'm introducing you to Addie LaRue. So maybe they read it, they'd read it, and then they'd forget about it. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, if Addie
I'm
wasn't
trying to remember.
there...
I'm trying to remember. Because when, like, didn't he say before, like, this is Addie, I've been telling you about her. Like, didn't he say, like, this, like, the way he said, like, this is Addie? Because, like, they obviously know, like, I've been talking about Addie.
Right.
This is her in flesh now.
Well, like, I guess, like, my question is, did he ever call her by name, or was it just, oh yeah, I'm seeing this girl, and because he's so vague about it, yeah, they would remember that because it's not directly connected to Addie. Like, you know, I'm seeing someone, that could be anybody. But, like, if, I don't know, like, I almost wish that we would have seen him specifically saying, like, oh yeah, I'm with a girl named Addie LaRue.
Yeah. But I'm just trying to remember, maybe I need to go back and read it, but, like, when he was first introducing her, didn't B say, like, this is the girl you've been talking about, this is what he's been, like, didn't they say, like, they already know of her, and, like, were saying things about that, like, oh, finally get to see her.
I think so, but again, I don't know if they knew her name. That's where I'm stuck on, is the name itself. Because, like, the whole thing here is that it's her name carried from lips to lips. Because Addie had only ever heard Luke say her name because he was the only one who could. Yeah. And now, okay, Henry, that's a huge deal. I have someone else who can say my name. Like, why, like, if he audibly, like, told people her story, would they remember? Like, if he had said, oh yeah, I have this story about this girl, Addie LaRue, and she was born in 1714.
They should, because he could take her picture. And but the way the way she was using his hand to write things, and it stayed, because he wrote Addie LaRue.
But, like, because it's written, is it different than spoken?
No. Because he's saying it.
So why didn't he just tell a bunch of people, hey, say the name Addie LaRue, please? So she could hear, Addie LaRue. Like, while they were together.
Well, when he was with the friends or whatever, and he brought her, they would say, like, oh, Addie. And they would talk to her.
Why was it no big deal then?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Like, you think
we got you, V.
Like,
we got you.
It feels like it should have been a bigger deal. That's all, I guess.
No, but, like, damn, you got me with that. Well, now I have to go read their interactions. Be like, did they ever say, like when they're there? Oh, Addie. Da, 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 da.
I don't remember them ever saying her name. That's
but then when you're
another thing. Like, did they forget it?
Somebody,
because they could just be like, oh hey, how are you doing? Oh yeah, it's so nice to meet you. And then you're just like, oh fuck, what's her name? Because, like, even before, like, they were at the house party. Yeah. And, like, one of the people, like, had brought their girlfriend, and she had left the room and come back, and she was just, like, played it off because she was like, oh, I guess I must, like, I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah. So, like, you know, if I forgot someone's name and, like, it's a big group of people, I may be hesitant to be like, what was your name again? I know I've been talking to you for the last hour, but what's your name again? Like, I would just go like,
interesting because then she didn't remember Henry introducing her.
That's what I'm saying. I'm onto something.
There's a little plot hole. Because they would remember what he said, because he doesn't have that curse.
Right.
So the whole time, just like...
Is it just like...
Like, I remember him saying, hey, this is Addie, but who the hell is he talking about when she left the room, comes back. Right. I remember him saying, hey, this is Addie. Who is this, though?
Yeah, and then he has to reaffirm this is Addie. Oh, weird. I just won't remember your face? Like...
Oh.
I don't know. If you know the answer, V.E. Schwab.
V.E. Schwab, bitch, read the book again.
No, V.E. Schwab, I'm talking to you personally. Can you please just, like, give me a call?
Let's explain that real quick.
Text me.
Let's explain that.
Thank you.
Because I'm like, dang, do an audiobook.
Sorry, I can't hear her. Wait, I forgot what I just read.
Oh my god, he's going back and rant.
Would people not be able to have an audiobook of this? That'd be so funny, though, if she didn't have an audiobook of this. She's like, I gotta stick to the plot.
I gotta stay consistent. Now I have to check.
Wait, so then, like, people who are blind, would they only have, they'd have to do Braille.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't do audio. Yeah. And, like, someone couldn't read the story to them.
But that doesn't make sense. No.
Now we're just, like, going further.
But now I gotta see, like... They got her. Shoot. Okay.
What?
Beat the thing. It's here.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
We're thinking too hard on it.
I definitely am.
But also, plot hole, got her. One thing you didn't think of, Miss Schwab. All right.
Chapter 3.
Damn. So quick.
I know. It's like we're boom at the end. But it's now another year almost has rolled around. Now it's 2016. London, England. February 3rd. And we're at a bookstore. People are like, oh my God, like, have you read it yet? Like,
It's really good. Da, 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 da.
and then, could I grab a copy of Addie LaRue? And her skin prickles. She's like, say it again. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And she's all like, that's me. Like,
How would you feel, though? 300 plus years.
there's gotta be some, like, that'd be like being on drugs.
Yeah.
Like, that's ecstasy.
Yeah.
That's better than sex.
That's better than sex, baby girl.
Like, you're just hearing your name. You just, like, I would go to book clubs.
Yeah.
Specifically
To have them...
book clubs reading Invisible Life of Addie LaRue just so she could hear her name.
Addie. I think Addie.
No, Addie LaRue right now, she's watching our thing. So, okay, if you guys literally haven't even watched all of these parts of Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, Miss Girl is, I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
So why aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think she knew he would do this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this girl's lived for 300 years.
Yeah.
And I think she's like, okay, I know Henry has my story.
Mm-hmm.
Why else would we be writing my story? Because he was like gonna die. So what was he gonna do? That he was like running out of time to write her
But
story.
just so she would have it.
Right. But she could have also published that.
Could she?
I think she could have, because she didn't write it.
No, but just like...
And she could have left it because she couldn't, I don't think she could have gone
Right.
to someone and said, hey, can you publish this, please? She would have had to like leave it on a desk of a publisher and have had them pick it up and read it themselves.
And then be like,
Oh,
let me make this into a book.
yeah. Or like left it on someone who's a writer
Yeah.
to have picked it up and read it.
Okay.
And it just, I mean, it's a happy ending that Henry was able to be the person to finish,
Yeah.
wrap up the story and do it because, like,
Yeah.
someone could have fucked up the story to make it, better in
Yeah.
their eyes or whatever. So, like, I think she knew that now Henry's going to be able
just
to
thought of
live.
something.
What?
It's going back to if we change the names.
Okay.
Because remember he said, and is this in the book then? He was like, and that's it? Or whatever. Like B was like, that's where you ended it? Da-da-da-da.
Right.
But we're saying B, we're saying Henry in that section.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know. Like, this wouldn't have been in the book because
Yeah.
the book's already published.
Yeah.
Unless he did put it in.
Unless this part
this-
is all
I don't know. But, this part
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't have been in the book.
like down, never mind.
But also, that means that the book in this book, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, would only have had 6 parts. And it wouldn't have had 7 parts. That would feel incomplete. If I was a character
It's the same
in
thing with the
this.
journal though.
I know, there were only 6 parts. So we are the 7th part. We are the 7th lover. Because we love Addie LaRue. And Addie LaRue loves us because we're reading her story.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We'll get into that in a second.
okay.
Well, let's finish.
Yeah. Okay.
So she's at the bookstore, she's hearing, and she picks up the book, she peels back the cover. Goes to the dedication. This also is a little different because here it says 3 small words rest in the center of the page. I remember you. So obviously that's Henry giving her message.
Yeah.
In this version of the book, like our book, it's obviously like the dedication is from V. Schwab to someone, to Patricia for never once forgetting. So like that's not part of the book, right?
Yeah.
So
there's that. Right.
But again, I remember you.
Same thing, I know.
And I loved this quote. Addie has said so many hellos, but that was the first and only time she got to say goodbye. That kiss, like a piece of long-awaited punctuation. Not the end dash of an interrupted line or the ellipsis of a quiet escape, but a period, a closed parenthesis, an end. An end.
Did she love Henry? Right there. She does not know if it was love or simply a reprieve. If contentment can compete with passion, if warmth will ever be as strong as heat, which is kind of comparing to Luke. But it was a gift. Not a game or a war, not a battle of wills, just a gift. Time and memory like lovers in a fable.
Like lovers in a fable.
Well, I guess if you think about it, she didn't really love Henry for Henry, even though she even said it too, was like, your curse doesn't affect me. Well, it does because, like, you're remembering me, which is all I ever wanted. So, like, you
aren't necessarily all I've ever wanted.
Yeah.
Just the fact that you remember me.
Yeah. But then she ends up, like, going, like, then I'm able to just see you as you.
Yeah. But does that mean... I think for Addie, it's like... I mean... You know, it's like, what is love as an immortal?
Yeah.
You know, time is so fast for her. And, like, she's never been able to experience anything other than Luke, which is, this hot, like, heat and fire.
Yeah.
And then, this was just so different from the only other experience that she's ever known and has and will ever be able to know. So it's like, she has nothing to compare it to. She doesn't have the life experience to know what love is in a romantic sense. And I think she loves Henry, you know.
But she wasn't, like, in love with him.
With him, yeah.
But that makes me think, is she capable of love? Is she human in that way?
Right. That's super valid. I don't think so. I don't think she is. I think she craves it, but I think it's more that she craves companionship.
Interesting.
You know? Like, that's why she, like, will go back to people and, like, she craves companionship because she can't have it.
Yeah.
You want what you can't have.
Yeah.
But it's like she, like, logically, I think it's like she's so logical.
Yeah.
Because she has to be to survive for this long. So it's like, logically, she knows that she can't fall in love. She can't get attached because no one can get attached back to her. And with Henry, I still think that she was, like, always walking on eggshells a little bit, always worried. One, that she'd do something wrong, because we saw that, like, you know, she messed up or got angry at him. She was like, wait, did I mess this up? Like, do you hate me now?
Yeah.
Like, that's a hard place to be. And so it's like, you can't let all your walls down in that situation. Because this is the first time this has ever happened, other than, again, Luke, who she knows can't love. That's her whole thing. She's like, I know that you can't love me back because you're not even human.
It's like two thoughts there. One, but she kind of does love him because immediately when she found out about the curse, she was like, no, I will literally give my life right now so you can be free. Is that not an act of love?
But she didn't. She never said, I'll die, I don't think. She was willing to sacrifice other people. She was trying to change her deal, though. But I don't think she ever said, like, like, kill me instead of him.
But she never said that because she knew Luke
Just wouldn't
do it. Or, like, wouldn't accept it.
But do you think that that's the only reason? Do you think that part of her self-preservation is so high, it's more than Henry?
Yeah.
She's willing to do a whole bunch of things, but would she be willing to actually sacrifice herself? Like, to die? And, again, she knows that it wouldn't be like normal death. It'd be, I'm giving my soul, which she doesn't want to do. And this whole trick also helps her out because she was able to help herself selfishly to change her own deal so that when he's done with her, she gets her soul back.
Damn.
It's not that she now gives her soul to him. It's no, I get my soul back. So she got something out of this too. Yes, I think she loved Henry, but I don't think that she was in love, and I don't think she is capable. Because she can't be.
Do you think that stems from, even when she was 23, she was young, whatever, but, like, she's like, I don't want none of that. I just want to be, like, Estelle, by myself, doing my own thing. Do you think she's always been that way, where she's, like, kind of, like, incapable of love like that?
Do you think that it's because, like, she is paused in that time? Like, she's learned a whole bunch of things, but is her brain actually
so she's, like, stuck in that mindset.
Yeah, like, is she actually able to, like, change?
Grow in that way?
Yeah, like, mentally. Like, yes, she can learn things, but yeah, like, her development. Because here's the other thing that we might have touched on. She's 300 years old.
Yeah.
Are you really interested in a 27-year-old person? Or 20, I don't know how, 26, 28?
I think turned 30. Didn't he turn 30?
Oh, he turned 29.
Okay.
But yeah, like, you're 300 years old. Would you be interested in someone who's, like, I mean, I guess it's, like, your options and, like, that's what you look like. But is it because it's how she looks in her mindset? This makes me think
Twilight, not gonna lie to you.
I know.
He's 17, or died at 17, but he's, however, 60s, whatever. But he still has that 17-year-old mindset, because, you know, like, same thing. I guess all the other guys were, like, the age gap, whatever thing, is like, we're 900 years old.
Don't even talk to me about Tuck Everlasting.
So she's stuck. Mentally developed.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Right?
Because, like, she can learn from experiences, obviously, she had to survive.
Luke, yeah.
But to actually develop.
Yeah. There's something there. There's something there.
Oh, we got her! Okay.
And then Luke comes.
And then Lukey comes.
And he's all, hey, baby girl. Oh, my God. Look at you. Look how clever you are.
Wow, you're really smart.
Got me. This is why I love you. And Addie's just like, looks at him. She's like, yeah. Yep. And as she looks at him, she thinks of all the things his eyes would say, that he has made a grand mistake, that the devil is in the details, and he has overlooked a crucial one. That semantics may seem small, but he taught her once that words were everything. And when she carved the terms of her new deal, when she traded her soul for herself, she did not say forever, but as long as you want me by your side. And those are not the same at all.
Oh my God!
And yep, she's like, I'll wait. I'll wait 20 years. I'll wait 100. It don't matter. He taught me patience.
He taught her patience.
I'm gonna get him.
Yep.
I'm gonna make him. I love that she's now saying, I will ruin him.
Yep.
But again, does that make her not human anymore? Because now she's saying the things that he said to her at the beginning, that I want to ruin you. I want to break you. And that's now what she's doing to him. Is Addie, I think that's the biggest question here.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm going to do? on Spotify, I'm going to do a little poll.
Yeah.
And I want you guys to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Is Addie human anymore? Or was Luke right?
Because this also reminds me of, like, not to tie it in, if y'all know, Doctor Who, Ms. Billie Piper,
Yeah.
Miss Rose Tyler, is she becoming less human the more she spends time with the Doctor?
Right.
This could be the same scenario, because they're kind of turning into, well, she's turning more into him-ish.
Right, like having that mindset.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But here, I think it's different because it's like she has the immortality.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, this...
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the stance, she's not human anymore. What's your stance?
But the thing is, it's like her humanity is what's gonna help her beat him. Because if she wasn't human, she would have the same mindset as him in a way.
But she called Luke out. She's like, you're a little more human than you think, too. Because I can play you. So it's like we all got a mix. We got both human and not human.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do a stance.
Do a stance. Pick a side.
Addie LaRue is not human.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
I was not sure you were gonna say that.
Not to think about it. I really have to think about it.
You're still thinking about it?
I'm still thinking about it, but I'm gonna stand by that.
Okay, so you heard it here first. Both of us think Addie's not human by the end of this.
Let us know if y'all agree, disagree.
Yeah. Comment below if you're on Spotify. Get to the poll. I'm so curious. No, don't go back on it. Don't go back on it.
Okay. Nope, stand by it. Walk away from it.
Did you read the acknowledgements?
No.
Okay, I skimmed.
Okay.
And why is she still so beautiful in her fucking writing?
Really?
Yeah.
Like
the way that she, like, phrases everything is just, it's still, like, poetry. I'm like, this bitch is just now, like, taunting us with her talent.
Also love her little, I know I'll forget.
parentheses.
I forget everything.
And, no, look at the last acknowledgement.
We'll see.
For every reader who told me they couldn't wait while promising they would. Like, that in itself is so poetic. Miss Schwab.
Miss fucking Schwab.
Okay, wait, but I want...
Oh, okay.
Okay, a ghost in the frame, The mysterious appearances that inspired Addie LaRue by Beatrice Reynolds. So this is B's thesis. So, one, before she had to call him out. Before she became the titular, I hate that word.
Titular?
Before she became the titular character of the author's novel, Addie LaRue was my ghost. I love B. She's like,
let me make sure y'all knew. I knew her before y'all knew her. I knew before Henry.
Do you think that Henry put this in the back of the book? I think he did.
I think he did.
B was like, when he showed it to her, she was like,
no. I put you on to her.
Yeah. I have to be in this. You have to do my thing.
Plus, it also adds to, like, she's a real person. Look.
Yeah.
You know, she's had 300 years. And she literally talks about how all throughout art,
Right. Well, I mean, if the book is like this book,
we have the piece of the art.
We have the art. So, like, B, would have had to show him, here's all the pieces of art.
Yeah.
Wait.
What? What?
Do you think that Henry ever went to like Toby and Sam and the people that like we actually met in his timeline that are still alive?
Yeah.
Do you think he ever like talked to them? Like, do you think that like he asked them permission? Hey, can I use your, sheet music as reference in my book? Or like, can I use your artwork as because like you have to get permission.
Yeah.
To like publish other or like,
But the way that all the art are set up, it's like it's already like
I don't know.
I don't
I mean, I don't know. I know
like
that,
down
like,
to get jealous.
No, but
like
like
Toby.
Do you think that like Henry do you think that Toby and Sam ever read this book and were like, that's weird. That like
no, because that like it really makes sense. Because like what the fuck?
That's like really similar to what happened to me. Like, oh, I make music and wait, I wrote a song that's similar to that.
And like it was a girl in my dreams. But then if that was true, like that would make sense if I can't remember her. Like
yeah, and then Sam being like, wait, I literally paint skies based off people. Like that's crazy. Like I don't even know this Henry guy. Like how did he know that? Like, like, I'm taking this meta now.
Yeah.
But, like, seriously, like, do you think that Henry... Because, like, obviously he showed B. B wrote this whole thing.
I'm going to say no. I think he spoke to B. That's where he got all the art pieces and, like, all that information. And I think if they're just going to come upon this book, like, oh, it's, so popular right now. Let me read it. What the fuck?
Like, maybe they're just like, this is just a crazy coincidence. That's crazy.
But then if it's their real names...
Right? Then it's like, that's a big coincidence. And also it's like, New York City? That literally was the exact day. Like, I can't remember something that happened that day. Like, I blacked out. Oh my God,
I don't know.
Also, how does that work? Like, do people black out? Or is it... Because, like, time has passed. So, like... Addie spending multiple days with people. Yeah, she has to reintroduce herself. Do they not remember the days that happened? Like, do they think they did all the things that they did just alone?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I just jerked myself off that day. 10 times.
No, because even think of Toby. He's like, I would just wake up and there's pieces of the sheet music.
Right.
But like, if it was like how you were saying, then he would remember him like on the piano. Making a tune.
So then, but like days have passed, or like a whole day has passed. Like what? Does he just like what day is it? Oh my God. Did I get drunk? Did I get drugged? Like a whole day? I don't remember that day.
Yeah, it's like that.
So like Addie spending like weeks with someone every day. So like 2 weeks of their lives, they're like,
what the fuck is going on?
They're all checking into, like, hospitals. People are like, I don't understand. Like, that's crazy. We get, like, a couple of you guys every couple of years.
I don't remember what's going on either.
There's a support group.
Yeah, literally.
Addie really leaving her mark.
Yeah, and I get this book. Wait a fucking second.
Yeah. One of them comes in, guys. They're like, conspiracy theory. Like,
no,
you're
literally.
kicked out of the group. No, because, guys, amnesia. That's so funny.
Like, because she's like, how long has it been? Like, 6 weeks or whatever.
Yeah. Like, what do the days look like to that person looking back?
Because I can only go on based off of what Toby said.
Right. And, like, with B and his friends, like, do they just remember the part? Like, for that would make sense that they would remember, like, having the party or having the dinner party because there were so many other people there. So they could, like, maybe remember that. They just literally don't remember one person being there. Which,
but then what if?
But what if it's, like, one-on-one?
I know, but what if she's, like, saying they're talking about something with Addie,
Right.
And they think back to, like, they remember what was spoken about.
Or, like, their side of the conversation. But, like, yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, do they think that they just were, like, going crazy?
But I feel like humans, when they don't understand something, they're like, like, if we see a ghost, right? Mm-hmm. We're like, ghosts aren't real. If they believe that, whatever, like, ghosts aren't real. No, I must have just seen a bird fly by.
Right.
So they're probably doing that same thing, like, I don't remember. Nah, I must have just, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just like a weird.
Just written off or made some other.
Oh, it was just like my normal day.
Yeah.
But like, still, I'm so curious.
I know. Well, let's go and call Toby and ask.
Ding, 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 ding. Toby!
Tobes.
Oh my God, is Toby Ed Sheeran? Because didn't he come up in like 2014? Hi, Parker.
Yeah. You love me. Hi, Parky.
No, I'm going to say...
Censor.
I'm going to say Toby's Ed Sheeran.
Ew, because that would be... Yeah.
He started off singing in like on the street and bars.
Ew, my God.
And then he started like writing love stories, got found.
Okay, who would be Sam?
I don't think that Sam is popular enough.
Who would be... I guess it's really just Sam, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's really just Toby. Or
Who's...
James. Okay. Someone that's secretly gay at the time.
Yeah. That's come out now.
Okay, I don't know when he came out. He's the guy that people always mistake because he looks similar to the guy who plays The Witcher. What's his name?
Henry
Cavill? Yeah, he looks like Henry Cavill, but he's less buff, and he's gay. He's been married for forever, but I think it was like kind of hidden. So maybe not because James wasn't. You know who I'm talking about?
No.
He was in a movie with Jonathan, our guy from Bridgerton.
Oh. Oh,
what's his name?
I can't put... Oh.
Jonathan Bailey.
Because they just did that. Oh, and he's so handsome.
Ooh. Fellow Travelers, cast. Matt Bomer.
Yeah, let me see.
Matt Bomer. Is it Bomer or Bomer?
Oh.
Right?
He's gay?
Yeah. He's been married for forever. Yeah, Simon Halls since 2011. So maybe not. Okay, no. It's not.
Not based on him.
But it could have been. That would have been good.
It could have been, yeah.
Because, like he could have been married. She don't know.
But it has to be someone also, like, super, like, tabloids. Like, we got to get their picture. Very, popular.
Who was secretly gay in 2014? I don't know. Okay, tell us who you think was the real life James Sinclair.
Yeah.
So it's also very, like, the way...
I know.
That's, like, a very namey name.
Remember, they've got to be very, like famous to be like, oh, who is he dating? Who's this mysterious woman with him? Da-da-da.
Yeah. In 2014. Or maybe 2013, but...
Yeah.
There's something there.
Because, my first thought, and I don't know his sexuality, I think he said, or, like, kind of like, yeah, I'm bi, I think.
Oh, yeah, it could have been bi.
Is Harry Styles.
When did One Direction?
I don't know.
I could see that.
Ooh. It's like, who? People are, like, obsessed with him. Like, maybe...
But...
2014.
Was he British in the book? I don't think so.
Toby wasn't Irish.
True.
I'm gonna say it's Harry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's
yeah. Cause we always hear the PR stunts and
yeah. Okay.
Ed Sheeran, Harry Styles.
Oh my God!
Dang. Cute. I love that.
Yeah. So. I did look up because we kept having this whole theory about it is
a retelling or
whatever, or inspired maybe by Persephone and Hades.
Yeah.
I looked it up and I couldn't find anything where V.E. Schwab explicitly said yes or I was inspired or whatever. But we were not the only ones to make that connection.
Good.
And so I'm going to say that it could have been inspired.
But it's probably more like...
It's just a trope.
Yeah.
That is common, obviously, because it's been done before.
Yeah.
But I love that.
But, like, that was really good. Like, that's a perfect little...
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we saying our ratings yet?
I think so.
Like, I don't know, like, last thoughts. Like, okay, so, like, we never really found out much about, like, the 7, 7, and 7 other than, okay.
Yeah, that kind of pissed me off.
Because, like, at the end of the day, were there 7 loves?
Let's see.
Because, like, what? We had...
remember, we're saying she's not human. She's not capable of love that way.
But, like...
I would say Estelle is a love. You know, like, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So we have Estelle.
Toby.
Henry.
James.
Sam. Roger.
Remy. Wait, do you mean Remy? Roger was Someone else. Roger was the one she was supposed to marry.
Oh,
Remy was the one in 1724.
Remy.
And Luke? Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's
Is there
all
any
right.
other...
We got Sam, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that could have been the 7.
Okay. Slay.
Oh, we got that! V.E. It's Victoria, we got it.
We got you. And then the 7 parts, of course.
7 parts, 7 freckles.
7 loves.
7 loves.
Also, there's something else. I didn't realize... So in the book, after the dedication to Patricia, whatever, on the next page, there's this quote, "The old gods may be great, but they are neither kind nor merciful. They are fickle, unsteady as moonlight on water or shadows in a storm. If you insist on calling them, take heed. Be careful what you ask for. Be willing to pay the price. And no matter how desperate or dire, never pray to the gods that answer after dark." Estelle Magritte. 1647, 1719. Oh. So it's like she's quoting a character from the book.
Yeah.
So do you think this is where Henry's book starts? Is this quote from Estelle?
Yes.
Okay, I think so too.
Yeah. So I think her actual dedication, like, to Patricia, like,
that's
for the book. That's V. But, like, we would have seen the I remember you. Okay. Then, boom.
I kind of wish, though, that there was a page, like, between here that just said, I remember you.
Yeah.
But maybe that, like, would give it away. But I guess I'm asking too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that. I'm saying, too, kudos to us.
Kudos to us!
Because, no, we're, like, actual thinkers. We're, like, analytical as fuck.
I'd say, between the both of us, we called every damn thing in here.
We called everything in this book.
You called most of it. But mind your business on that.
No, because I couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you. I had to push you to that.
Exactly.
And I follow along.
Like, you knew.
I knew.
Like, you knew.
I knew.
And you were just, like, letting me take a little step
I just want to let you have that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
And I appreciate that so much.
And you're welcome. But I will say, okay.
Oh, no.
Slightly overhyped.
Well, yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Only because, one, I didn't cry.
True. I didn't cry either.
And people were, like, sobbing.
But again.
But we didn't read it all the way through. We read it in parts.
Mm-hmm. Like,
week in between. Yeah. So I'll give it that. 2, yes and no on this. I appreciate the story for what it is because it's gorgeous.
Yes.
Even the whole story, the plot, the writing, everything. Mm-hmm. Gorgeous. Mm-hmm. But there is a part of me that wishes it was a little more, you know?
But is that the point?
I know.
Because, like, she's lived 300 years. Mm-hmm. This was the only information that she felt important enough to tell Henry in the amount of time that she had with him. Not
in that. That's as in Miss Schwab.
Okay.
Like, I wish they had been demigods. I wish it had been just something more fantastical. But if it had been, it wouldn't have been as beautiful a story as this is.
I think so.
You know?
Yeah. Because then it would have been almost too mystical and, like...
It would have been more of a regular fantasy book in a way.
Yeah. Like this, okay, I cannot say this happened. Yeah. But like this, it's like... No, I can see a girl living 300 years. I see it. I see it.
Yeah, because like, this could be real life, you know? Yeah. So I see that. I give it that.
But I totally see where you're at.
Like, just to really, like, no, like, get me.
I think it's that, like, you and I, with our fantasy books that we read, you get the world building, you get the lore, you get the science behind the magic.
Yeah.
And here, it's like, we
That's
just have
not what's
to...
important.
Yeah. Like, we don't know what Luke is.
Yeah.
We don't know, is he the devil? Is he just a god of chaos? Is he something else entirely that, like, we don't even have a word for in, you know, what we know? So, like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, we'll never learn that.
Yeah.
Which, that's where you and I are, like, that's what we are used to.
Yeah.
But, again, is that the point?
That's the point.
That's the point.
That's what adds to the beauty of it.
Yes. Yeah.
And what pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because I love it.
Yeah. Any last thoughts before we give our final rating?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Do you want to go first? Do we have the same rating? Right? Or did you just change it?
I'm thinking now. You go first.
Okay. Okay. I love this book. I loved Addie. I don't know. Was she my favorite character? I liked her. I was rooting for her. But she is flawed. Which, like...
She's really human in that way. Like, she's like a regular person type.
True. I'm still sticking with she's not human anymore. I think, honestly, Estelle is my favorite character.
Fuck yeah.
Because, like, the memory of her, I don't know. I'm going to say Estelle is my favorite character. I like Addie. I'm rooting for her, but also, like, I don't know. There's something where I'm like, I can't. I can't. Do I ship her and Henry? I like their time together, but I had some beef with Henry. So at the end of the day, I don't think I would have been happy if they were together forever. Now, do I ship Addie and Luke? Look, y'all got me with that a little bit. I was over here, like, giggling, kicking my feet. But at the end of the day, no, I do not ship them.
Okay.
Because Luke can't love. And Addie, if she doesn't...
Can Addie love?
Can Addie love? Who knows?
Okay.
So I don't ship them. Addie just needs to be Addie.
Yeah.
So, those are my thoughts on that. Did I like the book? Yes. I did like the book.
Get to the rating, girl. I'm on the edge of my seat.
I'm going to give it a 4. I'm going to give it a 4.25. I'm going to give it a 4.25.
Okay.
And I do think that I'm going to have to go back, reread it, full stop. One sitting or 2 sittings, and just feel the feels and feel the vibes. And maybe that'll change my rating. But should it? I don't know.
Right.
But right now, I'm hitting it at 4.25, which is still really fucking good.
Quality book.
Quality. What makes a 5-star book? I don't know.
What makes a 5-star character? Go back and watch our video. All right. Addie, love her. Strong, independent. I think she was meant to be like Estelle. She didn't really care for love. That's not really top of her mind. She just wanted to have freedom, do what she do, read, draw, just experience life.
Love that.
Love that. Okay. Henry, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I feel like there should have been more, like there was an arc for him, but it still didn't give me much because his whole thing was just, I'm just drifting, which like, hey, aren't we all, you know? But to him, there wasn't much. I didn't get much from him.
Sorry, I have to pause you there.
Please.
Because you just made me think.
Okay.
Do you think that Henry wrote himself like that? Because if this is Henry writing the book, do you think he wrote himself that way so people wouldn't like be like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with Henry? And they had to be like, Addie had to have been like the focus and people's favorite character and like blah blah blah. Because Henry had flaws. No.
I'm only saying that because he's going to be exactly what Addie said. Like, I'm not putting anything of me in this.
True. This is
Addie's story.
rendition. True. No, you got me there. There. Okay.
Yep. So I wasn't a huge fan of Henry. He was fine. He was cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have rooted, like, the way they loved in their moment, I think that was perfect for them.
Absolutely.
That's what they needed. Even if they both didn't have the curses or somehow they could have been together forever, I don't think it would have lasted. It would have worked.
Yeah.
They both needed different things, but at the time, in the moment, that's what they needed from each other, and that's what they got. Yeah. So I do appreciate their relationship there. Don't think it should have been like an endgame. Mm-mm. Her and Luke, I could see myself shipping them if they gave more to Luke. I feel like we were kind of building up with him, like, okay, depth and difference and da-da-da-da, and like going with Addie, the same kind of thing. And then I feel like kind of we flatlined with him a little bit.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, he's a god and there's more layers to him, and he's not a devil, but he's not a god, like really, you know, whatever. Mm-hmm. But then it kind of just went back to just being like, nah, he's just a mischief kind of god. Like, you know.
Like Addie doesn't trust him, so why should we?
Yeah. And then seeing he's just more vengeful and I don't know. I feel like we regressed with him or whatever. Mm-hmm. But if they kept going with him, kept growing, getting more of an arc, not that he needed to be more human, but if like they were to end up together, I need her to be, I don't know. I think she is always destined to be by herself, but that's how she wants it, and that's how she loves it.
Love that.
Estelle, my favorite character as well.
Okay.
I wish we had more of her in this, though.
Know.
Not her. I mean, yes, I would love to have seen her, but just more like her.
Like kind of Addie thinking of what Estelle would think.
Yeah. Kind of like those are my morals.
Yeah.
She's my moral compass type.
Yes.
Wish we had more of that. But the writing really carries this book.
It super carries this book.
That's what shines for this book.
Absolutely. 5 stars for the writing.
5 stars for the writing.
5 stars there.
I'm gonna say
Final rating?
4 stars.
Oh, you're sticking. Okay, I went a little up.
I know. I was thinking about it.
I know.
I was thinking about it.
Because I came into this saying 4 stars.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, the writing is really good.
I know.
So I think I had to give it the 0.25. Just as a nod to my Victoria.
Honestly, actually.
Am I convincing you?
Because, like, the writing.
Yeah, the writing carries
the way that it's actually her story, her book that Henry wrote.
And, like, the short chapters.
And the short
like,
chapters.
Moments.
It's the writing itself is what really carries it. Mm-hmm. Damn, I'm going to have to say 4.25 as well. I
love changing your mind. It's my favorite thing. I love influencing you.
She gets me good. She influences the hell out of me.
I am your influencer.
Literally. No, you get me good. Like, you really get me thinking. I'm like, damn, you're right. She's always right.
I bring you to my side.
Every time.
Oh my gosh, should I be super millennial right now and say, come to the dark side. We have cookies. I'm not putting that in.
I was going to say Darth Vader.
Hey! Yeah, your necklace is inspired by Darth Vader.
AKA Luke.
I'm also wearing, these were gifted to us by,
Belle's Blossoms.
On
Etsy.
On Etsy.
And Instagram.
Yeah. Check it out because literally.
It's so cute.
They have, like, the cutest jewelry and our cups.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, if you want to check it out, I'll link it below. The seller, Shelby, is super sweet. Like,
love her.
She's so kind.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if you...
Yeah, I know. It's a little black star, and I feel like, oh, Luke. But it's really Darth Vader. But it could be anybody.
No, it could be anybody you want.
Yeah. Just a cute little necklace.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're subtle. They're subtle.
Super cute.
Anyways,
so, yeah, 4.25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.25 for both of us.
Yeah.
Estelle, both of our favorite characters.
Yeah.
Agree that both relationships, nada at the end of the day. We loved what we got, but
yeah.
Yep, Addie's an independent woman. She don't need no man.
Yeah. I love the little pieces of art in there.
Yeah, love that.
The parts, the way that she set up the chapters.
Just the way that this book, the way it's written, reflects Addie so perfectly.
And her story.
Like that.
V.E. knew what the fuck she was doing.
She really did. She really did. And yes, I have been influenced by this sole book. Like, we weren't even like halfway done finishing this. And the writing is just so incredible that I whenever I'm thrifting and I'm like, oh, I see V.E. Schwab, I grab it. Yep. I don't even need to read the back of the book.
I know it's going to be good.
I know it's going to be good. And like, yeah, so if I haven't been influenced, V.E. Schwab is my influencer.
Right
from
now,
herself.
Favorite author.
Seriously. So freaking
talented as fuck.
Talented as fuck. So if you guys didn't enjoy this, maybe, what's wrong with you?
There's no way they didn't.
But maybe try some of her other stuff, because you cannot deny that her writing is incredible. You may not have liked the story, and that's okay.
But the majority love the story.
And the majority love it.
Yeah.
As it should, because I totally get it.
Yeah.
But maybe try picking up one of her other books. Not that I've read any, but you have.
Darker Shade.
Darker Shade.
Love it.
So
it's like one of mine. It's like a core story of me is Darker Shade. Because the fragile threads of power. There we go. 5-star. I don't even know that. Love you, V.E.
Love you, V.E.
This was a very successful book club.
It so was.
Because that was a perfect book to start with. The depth, the quality. Yeah. Thank y'all for coming along with us.
No, seriously.
Because
we needed to read this book. It was long overdue.
Long overdue, and I'm so glad that y'all read it with us.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Okay, if you made it this far, you're lucky. And this is why we love you.
You're going to hear it here first.
You're going to hear it from us first. Our next book club book. Announcement. So, next week, we're not going to have a book club because we're going to give you guys a minute, get the book, read the parts, or prepare for reading this book. Because what is our book club? What's our next book club, Bree?
Our next book club is Sunrise on the Reaping.
Sunrise on the Reaping. Suzanne Collins, coming out, March 18th?
We're going to have a week off, okay? After that, we have on our main channel 2 deep dives.
Well, it's going to be our book club on a Friday.
Oh, it's in the book club ones?
Yeah. She's learning too.
Okay. We're going to have a week off. Then we're coming back with 2 deep dives.
Yep. So the next 2 Fridays after will be deep dives. Part 1, part 2 of the Hunger Games series. Everything we know so far.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really get back immersed into the world.
Yep. We're in that mindset. We're going to talk Hunger Games books, all 3, plus the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. We're talking the movie adaptations, all of them. The 4 movies based off the OGs, and then also Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Any theories, any thoughts that we're thinking it's about to go down, we're discussing all of it. Yeah, because I know that there's been a little snippet of information from the book that's been released. Yeah. So we'll read that, we'll talk it out. What can we get from that tiny little bit? And then Friday after, boom, part 1. We'll have exactly what chapters on our calendar, so go check that out on our Instagram at the.tbr.podcast. Every month, we tell you exactly what we're reading and when, and also what we're watching, because, hey, on Wednesdays, we watch Doctor Who. So check it out, follow us there, subscribe. or follow, all the things.
Notification, like, all of it.
So that you do not miss when these come out. Because, guys, we're reading it fresh with you guys right off the press rolls.
Yep.
Like, is that the right term? I don't know.
That sounds correct.
It's coming right off the press.
But it's going to be hot, and we're going to need to discuss. We're going to need to discuss. We're going to need a deep dive.
Yeah.
And chapter, part by part, I don't...
No. But you know what I want to do? We're going to have a Discord. We're going to have it set up for you guys to join.
Hell yeah.
So that you can talk to each other. You can talk to us. We can talk to you. Like, right there.
Because we're going to need that moral support.
Yeah. Yep. So make sure to look out for that. I'm so excited, guys.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. I'm excited to see y'all
in the next one. Okay. Bye. Bye.